Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. This video, again, we're working on the Volvo. We're going to try and get it ready to go to Mexico this weekend. What we're going to be doing is finish gutting it. We got to get this done. We're going to get everything gutted out of here, vacuumed out everything, because this thing is just disgusting in here, you know. So we're going to get this out, all this here, the door panels all out. We're going to cut the carpet just under the seats right there, get this headliner sunroof out, all that stuff there, all this center console stuff here. We're gonna pretty much leave all this though here, like the dash and these door panels, but center console is gonna come out, door panels are gonna stay on the front, but the rear one's gonna come out. AC stuff under the dash, we're gonna try and get as much of that out as we can. Get this AC compressor out, and then we're gonna cut the springs on it, and if we have time, go ahead and get this diff welder because we need to get it done. I was driving this the other day to work, and you know, I had the wastegate line off, and it kind of boost spiked from 15 to 22 pounds in second gear, lit up the tires, and I wasn't really paying attention to the boost gauge, and I think we might have hurt the engine a little bit. Though I do think it has a blown head gasket. The oil is kind of milky, and it kind of pushes fluid out of here, the coolant out of the reservoir, and when I go to fill it up while it's running, it pushes it out too. So I think we kind of blew the head gasket on it. But that's all right. We're going to send it the way it is. If it breaks more, we'll deal with it then. We just got to go have some fun this weekend in Mexico, and then I'll tear it apart at that point. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, Andrew's on his way out here. Let me get out of this wind. Andrew's on his way out here, so when he gets here, we will get to work on this. So for now, I'm just going to do what I can. So I'm going to start unbolting shit and getting everything ready. I did get my grinder from work, so we can get these springs cut. So let's get to work. Alright guys, I didn't record it, but I did a little shop burnout in here in the Volvo. But the head gasket is blown on this thing, like for sure. Like, look at that. So I don't know if we're gonna go send this thing out this weekend or not. Just for the simple fact, I don't want to warp this head and everything. It's a brand new head on it and stuff. So I'm gonna have to order up a head gasket and get it done. And next week we'll have to be able to have some fun with it. But that don't mean we can't go ahead and get this car lowered, finish gutting it, and welding the diff and everything in it, because that still needs to be done. So I went ahead and grabbed my tank. We're gonna go get that refilled. Andrew came out here, and we have a surprise. Andrew actually did something that he said he was gonna do. Yeah, I got a couple clips of that stuff, so I'll insert a couple clips in this video. But yeah, he boosted his car. He actually did it. So it's only on about 5 or 6 pounds right now. So just because it's a stock B20, and B20s hate boost when they're stock. So, and stock head gasket, all that stuff. But I'm sure eventually, if he does gasket and studs and stuff like that, he'll turn it up a little bit. You know, 8 pounds or so is more than enough. Yeah, he's got his front mount on there and everything, looking good. He's got his hood exits and stuff. So yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and get this tank filled up, come back and get to it and get some food because Andrew's hungry. Yep. So yeah, let's get it. All right, so we're back. Shop's still a little smoky and stuff, but if this camera will focus there, it's a little smoky. But we got the tank here. We'll go ahead and move the welder out here and all that. We're gonna go ahead and jack up the back of the car, put it on jack stands. We'll cut the rear springs in it while we're back there. We'll go ahead and drain the fluids in it and go ahead and get that cleaned up and everything, and then we'll get the fronts done. So let's get to work. All right, here I go. All right guys, so got it up on jack stands. Andrew's down here. He's about to cut these springs. We're gonna do 3 coils on each side. So you go from where the flat part is right there, and we're gonna cut right there so it's in line with that right there. Yep. So we're gonna do 3 on each side. So let's get it. Alright guys, so that's one done. Boom. Bless you.
Ow, thank you.
And now he's gonna do the other side. Alright, so fluid's drained out of it. We're gonna go ahead and start taking the cap off, or the cover, and then we'll get it all cleaned up and everything and get ready for welding. Alright, so that's all taken apart. I'm gonna ride to AutoZone and get some brake cleaner. I forgot to grab some. While I go do that, Andrew's gonna finish going ahead and taking all the back interior out of here and gutting it out and everything until I get back. But For the most part, I got the door panels off earlier. The rest of this and this trim here is going to work on getting this out, and then start on the headliner and the trim pieces and stuff until I get back. Alright guys, so really windy out, and it started raining a little bit, but it slowed down. But I went ahead and got it all brake cleaned up. So yeah, I'm sure I can use more cleaning, but that's just gonna have to do for now. So it's gonna be a little hard to get into here with this thing on here, but if I'm not mistaken, that's what the speed sensor gets its reading off of. So we're just gonna get this where we want it. Right there, right there, should be good. And then what we're gonna do here is weld this corner in here, this corner right here, down in here, up here, this case to get the gears to this case here, same here, down here, and I'm gonna try and get in this side as best as I can too. We'll do that on both sides. So yeah, and then let's see some gear oil coming down right there. So I'm gonna get a little more spray, and then we'll go ahead and send it. What else is that? Alright guys, so it's all welded on both sides, right there, and right there. So, yep, it's all welded. Gonna go ahead and put the cover and everything back up, filled it up, and yeah, we'll go for a little test drive here in a second. Alright, so the diff cover is all back on. We're gonna let it, they're just hand tightened. We're gonna let it tack up a little bit, and then we'll snug it all down. But for now, we're gonna go hook up the boost controller on it. Even though it's got a blown head gasket, we're still gonna hook up a boost controller to it. So we're gonna run a little lower boost. Alright guys, so this is the disc all back together and everything filled up, all that. Got it jacked up so we can get the jack stands out. But I believe it's gonna sit about that level right there when we put the car down on the ground. We have to do the for the carrier bearing, where you put the washers and extend it for the pinion angle. We'll do that later, because I don't have the washers and everything. I got to take this apart. So we're gonna go ahead and lower the back of it, and then we'll go start on the front. Hopefully the jack will come off from under it. Alright, there it is. And that's exactly what like I said, that's where it'll be sitting. So, oh yeah.
Oh, she's bouncy.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be bouncy, but that's all right. So, no, we'll go ahead and do the fronts. Or should we go test drive it first? I think we should go test drive it.
I would say test drive.
All right, we'll go test it out and stuff, and then we'll come and do the fronts. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and cut these. We're going to leave it just like this on the car. So, yeah. But instead of doing how like Drift and Lift does it, where he cuts it just right here and lets it all fall, I'm going to do one by one. So we'll cut here first, get that down to pop less, and then we'll move one by one up. So that's what we're going to do. So, let's get it. Oh yeah. Alright. This is gonna suck. Alright. That's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw his wheel up and then get on to the other side. Alright guys, so all on the ground. There it is, all lowered. So yee, it's real bouncy, but looks good. Nice and lowered all around. I dig it. Definitely not as low as I would like a car to be, but for the purpose of this car, it's low enough. So now we gotta go test drive it. Alright guys, it's nice and dark out, but this Volvo's running like doo-doo now. That head gasket is just done. Let me see if I can pull this cap off of here for y'all real quick, and I'll show you how this looks. If you want to go ahead and look right here, that thing is all just milky, real milky. And it's just pushing fluid out of the reservoir when I go to start it. So this head gasket is definitely hurt really bad. I'm just hoping it didn't damage the head. So I guess the next thing I'm going to be doing is pulling the head off this. But we got the car lowered, as you can see. We got it all stripped out inside. We got the sunroof out of it. All the back is all stripped out of it completely, you know. And we got the diff welded in it. So, yep. I think that's going to be it though for this video, guys. Sorry that I couldn't really do anything, and it sucks because I really want to go drift this car this weekend. I did hit a couple corners and felt pretty good, but yeah, things happen and we got to address that issue before it makes it worse. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and like always, please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.